Hello and welcome to class. Today we'll be considering Module 5 of Poultry Farming, and the topic is Poultry Health and Biosecurity. The content of the module include common poultry diseases and their preventions, vaccination schedules and medication, hygiene and sanitation practice, and lastly, biosecurity measures. Poultry health directly determines productivity and profitability. Disease can cause high mortality rate, can cause reduced egg and meat production. Diseases can also severely affect our finances. It can lead to financial loss. So the key strategy in disease management is prevention. Prevention is far more effective and cheaper than treatment. The strong health plan combines biosecurity, vaccination, and hygiene. Common poultry disease. We have different diseases and different causes. For the viral threats, there's the Newcastle disease, the Gumboro disease, the avian influenza, also known as bird flu, and there's also the Marek disease. The symptoms for Newcastle disease include neck twisting, paralysis, greenish diarrhea, and the prevention is vaccination. You need to give Lasota at a particular point to the birds, and there's need for strict biosecurity on the farm. For Gumboro, the symptom is sudden death in chicks, watery diarrhea, and immunosuppression. So the prevention is giving vaccination against Gumboro at 2 to 3 weeks of the poultry. Another viral threat is avian influenza. The symptom is sudden high mortality, swollen head/comb, and the prevention is strict isolation and also reporting outbreaks. Marek disease, the symptom is paralysis of the leg, of the wing, and the prevention is you need to vaccinate the whole chick against Marek disease. For the bacterial and parasitic disease, for bacteria, an example of bacterial disease is fowl typhoid and coryza. For causes of bacterial disease is bacteria. An example of bacteria is Salmonella and also E. coli. The symptoms include diarrhea, swelling, drop in production. How do you control? You give antibiotics with vet guidance, that is the poultry doctor. He has to provide the guidance. Also, there is need for proper hygiene. For parasitic diseases, example include coccidiosis, and this is bloody droppings, when the droppings from the poultry is bloody, and also you need to prevent with coccidiostat, and also you need to maintain a dry litter. For worms, worms lead to poor growth and also anemia. So you control with regular deworming. You always deworm against worm. External parasites that can affect our poultry include lice, mites, and others. And they usually lead to restlessness of the poultry, also feather loss. And how do you control? You control with insecticide and clean housing. Vaccination program. Vaccination means administering a weakened pathogen to stimulate antibody production. When poultry are vaccinated, there is an introduction of a pathogen, and this will help to stimulate uh, antibody production against disease. Now, what is the importance of vaccination? Vaccination prevents major viral disease outbreak. It reduces mortality, that is, death of the poultry. It also enhances productivity and profitability. Key vaccines given to poultry include the day-old vaccine, and this is against Marek disease, and it is through injection. Then in the week one of, that is, poultry of 1 week, we give Newcastle vaccine, and this is usually eye drop and water/water for 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Birds, you give Gomboro, and this is usually given in water. And for 6 to 8 weeks, poultry, you give Fowlpox, and this is a wing web stab. You stab the wing. Medications and supplements. Antibiotics. This is used for bacterial disease, for instance, fowl typhoid. So you use under vet guidance and observe withdrawal period. For anticoccidials, it is used to prevent and treat coccidiosis. You use another medication or supplement is dewormer. Dewormer is for external parasite, and you administer when the birds are 6 to 8 weeks. For supplements, you need vitamins and electrolytes. This helps to boost immunity and reduce stress during heat and during vaccination or during transportation. Hygiene and sanitation. Personal hygiene. You wear farm-specific clothing and boots. You use footbaths and hand washing stations to help in improving the hygiene of the poultry. Poultry house cleaning. You need to remove litter. You need to wash and disinfect between flocks. Also, you need to clean feeders and drinkers every day. For litter management, that is the droppings of how to manage the droppings from the poultry. We keep it dry and friable, that is between 5 to 10 centimeter deep, to prevent ammonia and diseases. And for waste disposal, you need to compost manure and incinerate or deep bury dead birds. Biosecurity principle. What is biosecurity? These are practices to prevent introduction and spread of diseases. And the 3 core principles include isolation. When you isolate, you keep the farm and the flock separate from potential disease sources. Number 2 is traffic control. You manage the movement of people, of vehicles and equipment around the poultry. And lastly, sanitation. We clean and disinfect everything that we have contact with the bird. These are biosecurity measures. And also farm location and layout. You have to fence the farm properly. Then also there's need for single entry point into the farm, so to monitor entrance and movement of people. You have to locate away from other farms and markets. For movement, you need to restrict non-essential visitors into the farm. You need to disinfect. You need to disinfect footbridge and wheel dip for vehicles. You can dip the wheel of vehicles into particular solution to uh, remove every form of germs or strange organisms. And for pest and wild bird control, you need to install wire mesh on windows. You need to use rodent trap and keep the grass short on the farm. Another measure is quarantine. So we isolate new birds for 2 to 3 weeks before introducing them to the existing flock. Well, security zones and record keeping. The zone system, we have the red zone, which implies 30. So this is usually outside the main gate. The yellow zone, this is transition, and this is usually entry and disinfection area. And the green zone, which is clean, is the poultry house. It is meant for only the staff. So record keeping is vital. You need to track the vaccination, medications, and mortality rate to can note it down in a book. You have to maintain a visitor logbook, and also you have to keep sanitation schedules. In conclusion, reactive treatment is costly and often too late. A proactive, integrated approach is very essential in poultry farming, and this involves biosecurity. Biosecurity forms the outer barrier. Vaccination prepares the immune system, and hygiene controls the internal environment. This multiple layer defense minimizes disease risk, ensures safe food production, and protects your investment. Thank you for listening.